Hey mama, it's your son. How are you? I'm doing fine. You got nothing to worry about. You know, a lot of people are saying a lot of things about the cops in this town. And the people who I have not heard from are the cops. So today, I'm going to go and track these cops down. I guarantee you they got someone pulled over somewhere. And the question I have for the cops of Ironton, Ohio is this: what the hell's going on in this town? And are you responsible for even 1/10 of what these people are saying? A lot of people are talking about you. I wanted to give you fair time to plead your case. You should deserve to be heard. You're a human being. A lot of people are saying things to me. I don't know you. All I'm doing is reporting the story they're telling me. I would just like to hear. Step back from his backside so he doesn't get intimidated. I'm not trying to intimidate you. You know I'm for law and order. Can you have a second? Can you guys step back a little bit? Let me just talk.
And like I said, no comment. So.
No, listen, Blankenship, this is about respect, dude. You're gonna lose all your respect, and you don't. If once you lose respect, you lose all power.
Okay.
Tell these people what's happened.
No comment.
You don't hit people. You don't punch people.
No comment.
Why would you take no comment? This is your town. Lots of people are talking about you. You have the opportunity to say your case. McKnight, you want to say something? Do you want to say something, Mr. McKnight? Do you want? People are saying things. I don't know you.
Okay.
I'm only repeating what people are saying here.
Listen to me. Okay.
I'm giving you the chance to be heard.
I need you to step away.
Where's your investigation? Is there a yellow tape somewhere?
We're conducting an investigation.
What is it? No transparency. Zero transparency.
I don't have to tell you that
Well,
information.
then I'm on a public street and I'm just approaching a public servant. Take your hand off your gun, McKnight. You're in no jeopardy from me. I'm not going to attack you. I'm for rule of law. Okay. But you don't have to answer my questions. But you can't tell me what to do either. You don't get dominion over me. You're not the boss of me. A lawful order is when I've broken the law. I'm just having I'm redressing government officials. You are in power. You have all the power, sir. Okay, you guys are free to walk away. I won't stalk you. I gave McKnight and Blankenship a chance to be heard, and they're saying they're pleading the fifth. And I can't, I'm not a police interrogator. I don't lock you in a room and then ask you the same question over and over and over again. If you walk away from me as a man, and I've approached you as a man, and then you walk away, I have to let you walk away to remain a man. I'm recording police in their official capacity. They're sitting here. I don't know why they're sitting here. I don't know why, but I drove down this road and the cops are here. They're out here. They're just in the middle of the road. You see? Here's the road here. There's the road there. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
I don't know about them, but I definitely know about that sheriff's department's down there, that jail. They've been beating people up for years now, man. I'm being for years now. Lawless. They're all crooked. Lawless. All right, hold on.
You're not afraid of retaliation, though?
Hell no.
Everybody's afraid.
Oh yeah, I mean, I might be afraid after this video because, oh yeah, they're gonna be out to get me.
Stand over here, will you, so I can just keep an eye on these cops. I don't know what they're doing.
All right, listen, I don't got no record at all, sir. Like, but you know, I'm gonna go home.
No,
like,
keep filming.
No,
Stay
I'm
here
scared, man. Look, they're all pulled up here, dude. They're gonna gang up on me. That's how
they're
they
not
are.
gonna gang up on you. Roll camera, brother. Get your camera out and roll.
Turn it on.
Listen to me.
They took it out of my hand, man. Like for real, though.
You guys taking cameras out of people's hands? He took the camera out of your hands?
About a couple months ago, I don't know what cop did it.
That's unconstitutional. You cannot take the camera out of his hands.
It took my
Gentlemen.
camera out of my hand.
Gentlemen,
See, and they don't want to talk. That's how it is. But when you leave this town, I know they're going to be following me around. I know they're going to be doing this. I know
Going to be retaliating against you?
I know they will. I just know that's how they do.
Can I get a picture when you get a second?
Yeah.
Don't you know that most people defend
When you lose the public's respect, you're done. That's a fact. When you lose the public's respect, that's all.
Yeah, now, man, they're gonna catch me walking down because I don't drive. I walk down the street. You know, they're gonna catch me walking down the street and they're gonna get me. I know they are.
Well, what's your name?
My name is Corey White.
So if any of you guys hear about Corey White being put in jail, why'd they do it? Retaliation.
Yeah, because I'm always walking down the street and they always got to get me for something.
You listen to all these people out here. These cops ain't doing nothing wrong. All them boys out there are doing what they're supposed to do. You're giving people wrong views. I've been watching you. You're giving people wrong views.
There's your problem right
You're
there.
a douche.
There's
No,
your problem.
You're the problem.
You're looking
These
at the
guys
problem.
are protecting us.
You're looking at the problem right there. There's your
Stop
problem.
doing this.
Oh, I'm doing
Oh,
this.
he's lying?
You
Hey,
wanna
wait,
piss
I got a
test me
question.
Right now?
No,
You
no.
wanna piss test me right now?
No, he's
Piss
got
test.
what it is.
But let me ask you a question.
Stop doing
Is he
Stop
lying?
harassing these
Is,
cops.
is he lying?
You're harassing
Wait,
these cops.
is he lying about the
You're saying that, oh, I'm just happy to
Can
drive
you,
down these
can you
streets.
be rational or can you not be rational?
Oh, you're not being rational.
I can talk to you
You're, not
calm.
being, you're saying these cops are
Will you
doing
stop
this,
talking?
doing this.
Can you stop talking for a second? So I'm Chille. You don't have to shake my hand. I understand you don't like me. That's okay.
Oh,
But-
I think you have good views and you're
Okay.
really intelligent.
Now let's be fair to each other and treat each other with respect and dignity and talk about democracy and freedom. Okay? So I came here. Why? Why am I the guy that
Because
you don't
you're leaving
like?
somebody online that you don't even know the full story. You are taking that guy's. You don't know these people. You're from where? California? Have you ever been in Ironton? No, this is your first time here. Why are you so against the Ironton Police Department whenever you don't even know them? You're taking people's word.
Okay. So Sarah, who had been pulled over 4 previous times and jailed, the 5th time she sent me the footage of them following her everywhere she went. It was horrible within a 1 or 2 block radius. She finally pulled over and stopped, and he pulled around, turned around and pulled her over for not using a blinker when he couldn't have seen it. That's why I came here though. But I just wanted to tell you. And then what I did was, because I had also investigated Brookside, Alabama, another small little town community, and the stories I had been hearing on the phone from all those people in Brookside, you know, when I talked to Sarah and Tim, it sounded a lot like that. So what I decided was, because Sarah was breaking down, sobbing on the phone, that I would come here. And now I've interviewed on camera, dozens of people.
Okay, but you don't know half the people in this area.
No, I don't know anybody
They're
here.
going to be against cops if cops has done their job. I'm not for Pam Wagner at all.
You're not for Pam
No,
Wagner at all?
but these boys right here ain't doing nothing.
No. Can I tell you something? Let me tell you what I got. I got a couple guys who are still afraid to come forward that have broke down crying, who've never been drugs, never been addicted, never done anything. They're upstanding members of the community, but they're afraid to come forward. They cried to me in person, sobbed. Over the phone, sobbed.
Okay.
And then when I talked to them in person, it was still hard. I talked to them on the phone and then in person to make sure, because when you look at me, you look at you, he's not off smoking methamphetamines and shooting up hair. Are you?
No.
Okay, I'm a normal dude, right?
Right.
So when I talked to the other guy who told me what Blankenship did to him, it was incredible, dude.
I don't know Blankenship. I know McKnight.
McKnight's worse. He's the worst one.
Took
Have you
you a
seen the
story.
other stories on video? Teresa Ward's story about McKnight?
The only.
Have you heard Teresa Ward's story about McKnight?
I don't.
No,
know
have you
Teresa
watched
Ward.
it? Teresa Ward. It's
I
called
have
Teresa
not.
Ward. Then, dude, then that's like, what do you do? Whatever you do for a living? That's like me trying to lecture you on what you do.
I'm not lecturing
But
you.
you haven't
I'm
seen the
saying-
Teresa Ward story.
I'm saying you're saying untrue things.
You haven't
you're
seen the
saying-
Teresa Ward story.
Then I'm not here for. You started here for Sarah, right?
And now there's 100 more stories.
Right, but whenever she was pulling around, whenever she's driving through Ironton, see, you don't want to hear it. That's the problem.
She got
You don't-
harassed. I'm listening. I'm
Okay,
hearing you
if you're
out.
speeding down the streets and you're
She wasn't speeding. She was a dash cam.
So you're telling me that on her dash cam this looks like she's screaming.
She's not speeding at all.
Speeding.
She's driving like a grandma.
A grandma.
Have you seen the dash cam video?
I've seen every dash cam video from Sarah.
Oh, you want to take a picture? Sure, bud. But I'm interested in everything. I'm not interested in just one side.
I never
want to
said
hear.
you shouldn't be
I want to hear
interested,
every
but
side
you,
of the story.
But you haven't came forward a lot.
You watched the Teresa Ward video about McKnight, and she's a mail carrier, and she's a woman. She's not on drugs.
Why are they not found charges on these people though?
It's a great big cluster. Pam, they go in to complain, and Pam says, "I'll arrest you."
So there's nobody higher up than Pam?
No, there's no third-party agency overseeing cops. They just go to the next cop over, the next cop up. It's still a cop. Remember that thin blue line I'm always mad about?
Okay.
It's because they all pledge allegiance to that and not to liberty and freedom and constitutional.
I'm not saying you're wrong about that either.
So then when we start to talk like gentlemen, we start to
saying
align.
that there's not always crooked cops. Not always.
There's
There are
always
some.
throughout the history of time been crooked cops. Maybe he's right. Maybe they're not all crooked.
Turn your camera off. This is a church I pastor.
What's that?
I pastor this church.
You turn the so you just so you know,
Not actually
if you pastor this church, let me make a couple things. Let me help you guys make.
He asked you to leave.
Go ahead. You're the constitutional scholar, but go ahead. Let me hear it.
He asked you to leave. You're in his church parking lot.
Okay, this is a
And-
church parking lot.
And
I
you're
agree with
welcome to
that.
come back on Sunday for service.
You can come back for church.
Oh, you forgive me?
You can come back for church.
You are welcome in our town. I'm glad you're here. I wish you'd point out the good things about Ironton. So there is this thing called presumption of innocence, right?
Right.
You haven't given that. You haven't
The
given that to
Blankenships?
anyone.
I've given everybody a chance to speak, though. Oh,
Secondly,
am I blocking your door? Am I blocking your door? Oh, okay.
You gonna tell him to go home for defending the all for defending us?
What were you gonna say, officer? Oh, you're Spoljeric.
I am.
You're the guy who did that to the guy from earlier today.
I'm the one you're referring to.
Yeah.
I was still talking to you.
But listen
Well,
to me.
the police are here. I have to give him. If he's coming to
Do you
file
mind
a
if I say one thing to him?
complaint, I have to allow him to do it, right? Because you're the authority.
Leave.
No. You have to say specific words. The man has said that you're trespassed.
The
Do you know
pastor
the law?
at this church
Do you know the law?
had asked you to leave the property.
You're wearing a blue terrorist flag, dude.
Move the
Clown, dude.
Hey,
Clown.
move the
Okay.
And I
Would
just
you like
wanna-
me to?
I want to
well,
articulate something for you.
Sure,
Okay.
go.
Because I welcomed you to our town, right?
Thank you.
And I want to make sure. Listen.
Is it law? Is an officer? Since you are the authority, you are the law. I have to make sure that I live within the boundaries of the law. Is it okay if he articulates his point? So before I move my vehicle, I want to make sure that I respect the boundaries of law. My van is trespassing, so I can't hear you out because I don't want to break the law.
Okay.
I'm for rule of law.
I'll follow you over to your car.
Yeah, I'd love to continue the conversation.
Listen, I just want
It
to say
was
one
so
thing.
nice to be able to put a face to the name.
This is your guys'
I
property.
just want to say
This-
one thing. I just want to say one thing to you. Okay. I'll keep walking with you. What are we doing?
Well, let me move
You
my
trying to
van.
dance?
I'll meet you over there.
You trying to
He's
dance?
making me leave, so let me.
I was going to walk with you.
Yeah, but I'm good. Let me go.
I was going to make my point and then leave.
No, I'm good though. I'm good. I'll be.
I just want to make sure that you go to our website, irontonohio.org,
Okay.
and go to departments,
Okay.
the Department of Taxation, and pick up your tax form this year for all the income that you're making in the city of Ironton.
Oh, are you threatening to use the government against me? Is that what you're saying?
I just want to make sure that you're contributing revenue back to the city.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Isn't it funny how the citizens have opposing views? Half of the citizens here, they're real upset. And the other half are defending people because it's never happened to them. Hey, Spoljeric, you want to raise a bunch of money for charity? Let's get a gym and let's get a workout in. We'll film it. For charity, bro. For charity. I can't hear you, Spol. Let me pull out there so you can speak to my face. I'll come out here. I'll pull right over here. I thought he wanted to talk. I guess he doesn't want to talk. I came behind him. He was saying something through the window, so I pulled next to him, but I guess he doesn't want to talk. Now I'm just driving down the alley behind a cop, which is like, it's like surreal. You know what I mean? Were you looking for me? You weren't? Is this where you're going right here? I could film anything I want, but if you were a confidential informant, were you following me though, sir? Were you following me just now? Were you? Okay. Hey guys, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, there is a whole convoy of people following me. There is. I thought I had. Let freedom ring. All right, let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. You know, it's it's really crazy because I had this feeling. I was like, are there people following me? And then come to find out that, yeah, there was a bunch of people following me. Yeah, there was. I was like, you know what I mean? But I wasn't afraid. I was just like...
You gave us something fun to do in Ironton. It's like a little Easter egg hunt.
Chille! Let's go. Wow. Okay, where you at?
Who's next?
You know, all jokes aside, listen to me. Listen, I want to tell you guys something seriously. I swear to God, I'm doing what I'm doing so that one of you become a lawyer and overturn Terry versus Ohio. There's nothing more I can teach you than overturn Terry. Terry gives cops the right to walk up to you and say, I'm suspicious of you. Get on your knees. It's got to go. You guys, it's fun, you're rednecks, I get it. But you're not always going to be kids.
I get the game wards next. I didn't game wards.
All right.
The game wards.
I'm going to, now that I know there was people actually following me, I'm going to go. God bless you guys, all right? All right, later, guys. Thanks. Bye, guys. Well, I guess I have a lot of work to do tonight, so I got to get because it's still early enough here. Plus, I don't want to take away the thunder from the high school kids dance. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take away the joy that you get by going to a dance and having a good time. I don't want to be a distraction for the kids. So I'm going to go.
That's a one-way street.
This is?
Yeah, you just turn that way.
Yeah. Oh, just there's people following me around, so it's a little weird. Yeah. There they are again, right there. Hey, are you following me?
Following?
Are you? Because here's the thing. What you don't understand, sir, is there's harassment laws, and I will sue you, and I will buy that. I'll take that truck from you. If you continue to follow me, you're harassing me. I now have your license plate number. If I see you again, expect a lawsuit. Fuck off.
All we did was
Fuck off. It's that simple.
Ain't no listen.
Exactly. You're in handcuffs, being tortured. They have you against the wall, and then as he has you against the wall, he's tasing you in the back.
I turned my head to the one guy, my hands behind my back, and I said, "You don't understand. This is my home." And he hit me with the taser.